Hi, my name is Celestina Brunetti. I'm a chef and nutritionist. Welcome to Cooperative Extension's Kitchen. Today, I will be showing you how to make the Cabbage Stir Fry recipe from the Eating Smart, Being Active cookbook, developed for the FNEP program. This recipe makes 6 1-cup servings, takes about 10 minutes to prepare, and about 10 minutes to cook. Here we have our first ingredient, cabbage. It's full of antioxidants, and it's an excellent source of vitamin C. Next we have the onion, which also provides beneficial antioxidants and is actually a member of the lily family. Yes, like the flower. Here we have garlic, which is beneficial for your heart, and it provides excellent aroma, taste, and nutrition for this dish. And lastly, we have green bell peppers. These are an excellent source of vitamin A and vitamin C and will provide great color for this dish. Over here, we'll be using soy sauce as a sauce for the dish. Soy sauce is great in any Asian dish, but can also be really high in sodium. So it's important to look for reduced sodium soy sauce. This will help lower the salt content of your dish. To prepare these vegetables today, I have a chef knife and a cutting board. However, at home, you can also use a paring knife and a plate. It's good to note that I've washed all of my vegetables first, just to get the bacteria and any of the dirt that can be on it off of it. So let's get started with the cabbage. Take your chef knife, hold it as if you're shaking someone's hand. This is really important. You want to have a firm grip on it. And then with your non-knife hand, you're going to form a claw and grasp onto your cabbage head. Cutting directly down the middle. Place the cabbage head down flat, and you're going to cut through the center, through the root. So cutting the core, you're going to angle your knife at a 45-degree angle through the cabbage. We're going to make 3 slices down the cabbage and then turn it 90 degrees. So I'm going to place this into the prep bowl and continue with the rest of my cabbage. I now have all of my cabbage cut and it's in the prep bowl. So next we're going to get started on the onion. There are 2 sides to it, the tip and the root. Right now we're going to cut the tip off. We're going to place the onion on the spot that we just created, the flat spot, and now cut through the root. You want to peel the skin back on one side of the onion. Using your knife sideways, you want to cut once through the center of the onion. Stop before you hit the root. It should look like this. Now we're going to make slices, 3 slices, from the top of the onion through the bottom of the onion. And again, be sure not to go all the way back to the root. Turn the onion 45 degrees, and now make slices from the top to the bottom, from where we cut off the tip to the root. You will have bite-sized pieces of onion. I've finished cutting my onion, and now it's also in the prep bowl with the cabbage. We'll move on to our garlic next. Garlic typically comes in a large head. I've removed 4 cloves of garlic from that head. I'm going to place them on my cutting board using the middle portion of the knife and the heel of my opposing hand. I'm going to press down just enough to crack the skin. Now the skin of the garlic should come off fairly easily. Once the skin of the garlic has been removed, you can use your knife to cut off the stem of the garlic. You want to make 4 slices lengthwise and repeat going the opposite way as well. You should have small pieces like this. I've added the garlic to the prep bowl. Lastly, we're going to work on our green peppers. You're going to slice through the center of the pepper. You want to remove the ribs, cut again down the center of the pepper, cut them in half. Now spin them 90 degrees. Add this to the prep bowl, and I'll continue with the rest of them. Now we can turn the heat on under our pan. We're going to want to turn it to about medium-high. While it's heating up, we can add some of the vegetable oil. I measured out a teaspoon. And when you're measuring it out, you want to make sure that it's level with the top of the teaspoon. Let's add this to the pan. So once your pan is hot and the oil is warm, add the contents of your prep bowl into the pan. This may look like a lot, but it will wilt down as it continues to cook. We want to cook the vegetables until they're tender. This may take about 5 to 10 minutes. So at this point, we're about 5 minutes in and the veggies are getting some great color on them. I actually ended up adding the cabbage in batches so that it cooks more evenly and so that all of it can fit in once some of it starts to wilt. You may find this helpful to do at home as well. So I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of the reduced sodium soy sauce. And you want to add this so that it boils and coats all of the veggies really well. So in total, it's been about 8 minutes and our veggies are perfectly cooked, nice and tender. They're going to be a little crunchy, but that's how you want to stir fry. Let's try a little bit now. So you definitely get the nice soy sauce coating all of the vegetables. The cabbage is still really tender. The peppers are still a little crunchy, but everything works really well together. My name is Celestina Brunetti. Thank you for joining me today in Cooperative Extension's kitchen.